In this lecture here, we want to begin talking about simplifying algebraic expressions. And you might also hear me say this a lot. It's about combining what we call like terms. Right, so when you want to simplify algebraic expressions, you want to combine these like terms as much as possible. Okay, so the process of this is simplify an algebraic expression. We combine, as I said, these like terms. Like terms are terms that have the same variable factors. Okay, exactly the same variable factors. Okay, and I'll explain that in a second. So an algebraic expression is fully simplified when the parentheses have been removed and the like terms have all been combined. Okay, so let me show you an example of like terms. Things like this. 5x and negative 2x. Notice how they have the x raised to the same exponent, right? Which is an invisible one. These are like terms. Something like this: 3x cubed and 7x cubed. Same variable, same exponent. Okay, even stuff like this: 4xy squared and 3. This is with two variables, xy squared. They have the same x. They have the y squared. Those are like terms. These, the next thing, are not like terms. If you have 5x and negative 2x squared, notice how here I have an x and an x squared. They're not like terms because the exponents are not the same. They don't have the same variable factors. Or even something like this: 4x squared y and 3xy squared. These are not like terms because here I have an x squared and over here I have an x, so different factors, a y and a y squared, different factors. Okay, so they need to have the same variable and the same exponents. Those things are like terms. So then what we can do is combine them. What that means is we can perform mathematical operators on them of addition and subtraction. All right, so let's just simplify these. So I have 7, then in parentheses 4x squared plus 3x plus, and then 2 times in parentheses 5x squared plus x. All right, so the first thing you're going to have to do to simplify this is distribute the 7 and 2. So distribute the coefficients outside the parentheses. Okay, so I'm going to take this 7 and distribute it through. So this becomes 7 times 4x squared. Well, 7 times 4 gets me 28x squared. Plus 7 times 3, though, that's 21x. Plus now 2 times 5x squared. Well, 2 times 5 gets me plus 10x squared. And then 2 times x just gets me plus 2x. All right, you can rewrite it and put the like terms next to each other. So notice x squared. So this becomes 28x squared plus 10x squared plus, and then I have 21x plus 2x. And now to combine like terms, what you're going to do is you're going to add or subtract their coefficients. So 28 plus 10 gets me 38x squared. And then 21 plus 2 gets me plus 23x. Okay, so what we did was we distributed, and then I combined till there's no more like terms. So here, x squared and x, they're not like terms, so this is, you can't simplify anymore. So this is good. All right, let's try this one. Let's simplify. Let's look at 1/2 times 8x squared plus 4x minus 1/3 times 9x squared minus 27x. So a little bit of a fractions here. Okay, so distribute. Well, what is 1/2 times 8? Well, 1/2 times 8 is me 4x squared. 1/2 times 4, well, 1/2 of 4 is 2x. Now notice the negative here. Okay, so you're going to have to distribute the negative as well. So 1/3 of 9. So if you were, if you can think of this as 1 times 9 is 9 divided by 3. Well, that gets me 3. So the negative comes with it. So this is minus 3x squared. And then negative times a negative, that's a positive. And then 1/3 of 27 is 9. So then I have 4x squared minus 3x squared plus 2x plus 9x. Well, 4 minus 3 is 1, so I can just write it as x squared, and 2 plus 9 gets me 11. All right, let's do one more example of this. Let me just go back for a second. Can't combine anymore because x squared and x are not like terms. Let's simplify. Let's take 2 times x cubed minus 8x plus 5 plus 3 times x squared plus 7x plus 2. Okay, so let's distribute here. So the 2 times this, so this gives me 2x cubed. 2 times minus 8, this means minus 16x. 2 times 5 plus 10. 3x squared. 3 times 7 gets me 21x. And 3 times 2 gets me 6. All right, so we'll look here. The x cubed is by itself. So this just gets me 2x cubed. We have the x squared is by itself. Look at this. 16 minus 21, or minus 16 plus 21. So you can think of this as 21 minus 16 is 5. And 10 plus 6 gets me 16. And there's no more like terms to combine here, so we're fully simplified. All right, class, I hope that lecture helped understanding how you simplify or combine like terms.